All right, problem example number 4, graphing linear inequalities. I'm being asked to graph 2x plus y is less than or equal to 3. Step number 1, like all the other ones, solving for y. And this one, y is not by itself, so we're going to have to graph it. I'm sorry, we're going to have to change it from standard form to slope-intercept form. A few days ago, we learned, in your notes, you were told standard form looks like this. All right. Step number 1 is to move ax over to the right-hand side, and you move that by adding or subtracting. Whoops. In this case, it's already positive 2x, so I'm going to subtract 2x on both sides. So we just clean it up. You cannot do 3 minus 2x because they're not like terms, so I'm just writing down negative 2x plus 3. And the last step would be to divide by b, and there is a 1 here, but if I were to divide everything by 1, it wouldn't change anything. So some of you like to divide by 1 anyway. So that would be y is less than or equal to negative 2x plus 3. Step number 1 is done. Step number 2, graph it using slope-intercept or the calculator. I think a lot more of you are comfortable with the calculator than slope-intercept, which is fine. Negative 2x plus 3 is in the calculator. I have too many x's. And pull off some points. I have, these points are too big. I have negative 1 and 5. So negative 1 and 5, 0 and 3. Or one other one. 1 and 1. All right, so there's my 3 points. If you want to take a look again, 1 and 1's at the bottom, 0 and 3, and negative 1 and 5. All right. Second or third step now, solid line or dashed. Because this is less than or equal to, it's going to be a solid line. First time we've had a solid line yet in the examples. Last step is my shading above or below, and because it's less than, I'm going to be shading below. So if you're asked to graph the linear inequality 2x plus y is less than or equal to 3, remember the steps. Step number 1, get y by itself. Step number 2, graph the points. Step number 3, is it solid or dashed? And step number 4, shading above or below.